Have you ever been driving along a country road and seen one of these? This is all that remains of an industry that brought the Industrial Revolution to the frontier. This is an original Pennsylvania iron furnace. 200 years ago, these furnaces were smoking, making pig iron, and employing 100 to 200 people per furnace.
So what happened to the towns? Many of the furnaces only operated for about 15 years because they exhausted the iron ore, or they cut down all the trees they needed to produce the charcoal to fire the furnaces. In either case, when the workers moved on, the forest took back the land and the furnaces.
The way it would work is the workers would start this massive charcoal fire. They would then pour iron ore down the chimney on top of the fire, add limestone, and as it cooked down, they would repeat the process until molten iron accumulated at the bottom. And the molten iron would come down through here, and the workers would move that iron into these troughs on the floor, which are called pigs. It's a term that was developed in New England, and it's because it looks like baby pigs nursing from their mother, the sow pig. And so hence the word pig iron.
The owners of these iron plantations were known as iron masters. These guys were the big bosses, and you could tell who they were from the size of their house. They lived on site with their families, and they spared no expense when they built these mansions. In fact, some are still standing 200 years later, and a few even serve as museums.
One of these iron masters' homes is located in Altoona, Pennsylvania. Baker Mansion was the home of Iron Master Elias Baker and his family, who occupied the mansion from 1849 until his daughter Anna's death in 1914. Then, in 1922, the Blair County Historical Society leased the building and began its restoration and use as a museum.
The earlier restoration of the mansion had returned it to the condition that the Baker family would have enjoyed. Many of those restorations remain, but the museum is now much more than a Gilded Age mansion.
Today, the Historical Society features one-of-a-kind displays located throughout the mansion to showcase different time periods and a variety of subject matter. These displays change at different times of the year, so you need to keep coming back to see what's new.
During our visit, some of the featured displays included the impact of Italian immigrants on Altoona's history, a room filled with World War II memorabilia, and a display of 2 centuries of bridal fashion.
If you'd like to check out the Pennsylvania Pyramids and the Pennsylvania iron industry for yourself, we'll list the websites in the description below. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and be sure to hit that notification bell. And for even more fun tales, check out our other playlists at youtube.com/thefunchasers.